What's up, guys? Jago here, Emerald Coast Harley-Davidson, located in Destin. No, just kidding. Still Fort Walton Beach. It's right around the corner, man. Welcome to our shop. Thanks for watching the first video for those of you who watched it. And let's watch our second video. Today, we are going to be talking about the 2020 Road Glide Special. We have also built a 131 kit on the motorcycle. It is going to be an experience to talk about. We're going to go on a ride today. You're going to see some backs doing a flippy floppy motion. And don't worry about it. Everything's safe. Everything's fine for management. Everything's okay. Don't forget, please like, comment, and subscribe onto our webpage, Facebook, YouTube. And we are reading your comments, guys. So we'll go in and look at what you want to watch. So write it. That's all I got. Let's get started. So let's start with this 131 Road Glide Special build. Let's talk about the paint. Simple and easy, this is the billiard red paint, new to the 2020 edition. It's a sexy look. It's something that's really cool. I think it's a really nice look to the motorcycle, and it adds a kind of allure to the motorcycle itself. Unique to the Road Glide, obviously, is a shark nose fairing. It's a different ride, guys. A lot of you dudes out here are street glide people. Hell, I rode a 2012 street glide. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty big fan of this Road Glide right here. Whether it's a standard, whether it's a special, the ride sensation is super unique to the rider. It creates this like really cool air pod for the passengers and for the riders themselves. What we've changed here is these bars. These are factory 47 12-inch bars. Did you notice that? As we turn the bars, this stays fixed. It's really cool. But unique styling from Factory 47 gives this bike a certain appeal to most riders, right? Something maybe a little bit more youthful, something in the change of pace, not as traditional, breaking the mold. That's what we're all about. And then, as we walk around for this motorcycle, we talk about all this cool stuff right here. This is the 131. Traditionally, this is a 114 cubic inch engine, easiest tie to ride, easy to use. But if we look at that badge right there, man, yeah, it's a roaring motor. We have a Screaming Eagle breather on there. We have done a bolt-on kit for a full stage 4. She rips, she roars, and the coolest part about it, you see these? Yeah, for you guys who know what I'm talking about, those headers, just stop. They still got the cats on them. So you can warranty your work no matter what. Whether you are a visitor and you buy this motorcycle from us and you take it home to you, and guess what? It's still a warrantable product. A lot of our work out here, we try to keep it like that, keep it EPA compliant. But let's move on to the motorcycle. Unique to the Brushmore kit back in 2014, it's carried on, even now to the 2020, is your bag. Your saddle bag lift, and you'll see this later. It's gonna go flappy, flappy, oh crap, flappy, flappy. They are a one-touch system that opens up from the inside, and it makes it super simple. So for me, who has a 2012, I can't do this. But when I ride my buddy's bike, that's my sandwich bag. The other side's my luggage bag, and I never have to pull over to get my food, man. I'm telling you, I love it. And then let me walk around the other side. On the other side of the motorcycle here, we finish off our build with the S&S slip-ons. It gives it a screaming noise, something nice and simple when you're idling, nothing crazy. But then when you pull back on that throttle and open her up, she is roaring, she is amazing, she is ready to rock. And you can hear it with the cams and the headers and everything else in the push bar that I've all put together in the breather. It just roars really well. Now, one thing I failed to mention before we start walking around this motorcycle with me, you're gonna also have the Screaming Eagle tuner on here that keeps, again, still everything EPA compliant. So it will be a warranted product nationwide. Hell, even if you go to Canada or Mexico, if you're one of those riders. So let's take a look around this motorcycle some more and really dive into this bike. So starting from the back, we're gonna start with the S&S. The S&S slip-ons here are just slip-ons, and they sound pretty damn good. They roll, they ride, and I'm gonna turn them on for you here right now so you can hear what they sound like, and then we'll turn off the bike and keep rolling through the bike. So for those of you though, I'm sorry, who do not have anything past a 14 or 14 and newer, I should say, your center key is still your lock and it's still your ignition point. Circle open prime starter, lightning bolt right up here. We'll start the bike. So at idle, they have a nice deep rumble. Nothing crazy, nothing loud, nothing over the top. But when I roll back on that throttle, it lets you know that it's a Harley-Davidson. It lets you know that I came to play. Other than that, let's move up on the motorcycle now. Then we talk about those Rushmore kits, right? So this is where I'm super jealous, or however you want to say it. These little knobbies right here are really cool. And then guess what? Sandwich bag, luggage, or luggage. It's up to you, dude. That's my sandwich bag. So, dude. Other than that, though, they also have the quick releases here. It's not of the ones of older. With the new, since post Rushmore kit, they just unwind and then bam, and then you put your other one in as well. We put that back. On the side of the motorcycle, you have, try that. On this side of the motorcycle, you have your suspension adjustment here. All you'll need to do is remove the bag, go in there and find what you want. Now, the cool part about 19 and up, and specific though to 20, I should say, is that Harley-Davidson has a thing called HD Connect. Now, HD Connect, for you who know what U Connect is, or Mercedes Connect, their equivalency, what it does is it connects your phone to your motorcycle. It's an app. And what will happen is you plug in it in, or you plug in weight in this case, right? So I've got 10 pounds of gear all the way around. I got my body weight, and I've got the passenger's body weight. Plug it in, and the app will tell you, hey, dude, take off your bag, adjust it to here, put a level 5 on that thing, you'll be riding in comfort, right? Or put a level 10 on there because you're full out, maxing out the suspension. Whatever the case might be, use the HD app, and we will send you a link right here for you to look at it. All right, as we move on though to the motorcycle, I'm gonna walk around to the front and we're gonna look at these little cubbies. These is a smaller sandwich holder and your phone holder. Y'all, that's the unique part about the Road Glide. These cubbies open now from the bottom to the top, rather from the top to the bottom. You can put storage in there, keys, phones, whatever the case might be. You can also put in though your phone over here, plug it up to the USB charger, and it also just connects your phone. For you iPhone users, you have a new thing called Apple CarPlay. You might have seen it in your car. Well, guess what? It's on Harley-Davidson. Pretty badass. So the Harley-Davidson app is one thing. Then you have Apple CarPlay. There's a lot going on that's changing these 20s and 19s, right? This was actually introduced in 19, not the CarPlay. Excuse me, yes, the CarPlay was introduced in 19. And then in the 20s, we introduced it with HD Connect. So your new GTS audio system is gonna be really unique. Let's get a close-up of that. All of this right here is so much simpler than the Boom Audio. So you'll have your navigational points. Matter of fact, let me walk on this. You have your navigational points. You have your phone, and you have your music. Speaking of, where's my phone? So let's set up our phone. I'll show you how that looks. So all you gotta do is go to your audio, or go to your cog, go to your Bluetooth setting, and then we'll go to Bluetooth, list a pair of devices, add a new device, and as soon as I get loaded up, iPhone. Good try. Pair. Loud. Now, whenever you first set up your bike, right, it's gonna ask you to set up an emergency contact. Now, this is universal whether you're doing a 131 kit on a Road Glide or Street Glide Special, or not. It doesn't matter. Stock, this option comes included. Your emergency number here, you can set up wherever you want. I recommend 911. It's up to you though. 911, save, and you're good to go. All you're gonna do here under the iPhone settings is pretty much operate your cellular device. You can set up auto replies. You can set up notifications. You can set up and download your own personal ringtone for when you get a call on your phone. and you haven't put on driving instructions to not have your phone go notify you, you can set up whatever you want. So if you want to put on whatever, just download it and your bike will play it. Now the coolest part about the motorcycle though is your music, right? So also guys, by the way, this is how your bike will look whether you're an Android or iPhone user at a neutral setting, right? So all you have to do, I really hope you're not looking at that screen, man, I'm sorry, I got really interesting taste in music. Volume up, and you can go in there and play your music. I can't play that though because of copyright. Don't do it. Other than that then guys, you have your navigation, it's super simple. So your navigation is really easy. It's all touchscreen, just like your phone. You zoom out, you zoom in, it's up to you. And it's a point, click, and go system. It's a point, click, and go system. So bam, we're going, and we're riding. Super simple stuff, guys. Other than that then, we're gonna walk onto the other side of the motorcycle though, because there's so much more to see. Just in the front end alone, that's changed from the 20 to just last year. So let's take a look at that as well. First and foremost, take your ignition, put it on. This is your headlight unit, right? So I'm gonna sit on the motorcycle for a second. So when I pick her on up, wherever I'm going, left, right, doesn't matter. This is how your bike will move. This is what's so unique to the Road Glide. I absolutely love it. Now let me turn her over to accessories so I don't murder out this battery. It's a very unique sensation. So whenever we're rolling down the road, you just chill, just kick back, relax. I know the route's being calculated and I'm just gonna turn you off, man. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, you just roll out and have a good time. It's a simple ride. Now, whenever you get that crosswind, let's talk about that for a second. Whenever you're rolling down the road, interstate riding, it's no longer gonna feel like this for you Street Glide users. Yeah, I'm one of them. It's just gonna be easy and kick back. You get that wind coming here, and then we just lean into it to offset and balance. Unique though to the Harley-Davidson Road Glide is if you look inside, I don't know if you can be able to see it, but when you look at the headlight unit itself under accessory mode, you'll see two Harley-Davidson icons in there. Those are bars and shields that are just unique to the, from 14 and up, I should say, are unique to the Road Glide, which to me is one of my favorite touches. Now there's some couple really cool points about the Road Glide that makes the Road Glide a Road Glide. Some of you might be thinking like, dude, well, what about like ventilation? What about like getting some wind to your face because you have this spaceship, ugly looking thing here? Well, you got a vent on the top. I mean, I don't know if you can see my hands, but you got vents down here. Can you see my hands? I don't think so. It's okay. It's all right. But you got vents, dude. And you just sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride, man. So kick it, enjoy it. Now let's talk about what's unique to the 20 though. What's unique to the 20 is now the top end of your fairing is no longer painted gloss. You also only have a toe shift and no heel shift. So it makes it easy, dude. If you want to add the heel shift though for your more traditional people, hi, how are you? It's simple, easy. It's simple and easy to get done. Now what we're gonna do is just we're gonna walk on side by side to the bike, and we're gonna just take a look at that engine itself and get some really cool shots about it. On my left side, we added one piece onto the primary, which was the Streamline Edition Harley-Davidson cover. It's unique, blacked out. It's just a bar and shield on there. So guys, let's take a look around some more, and we're gonna go on a rip here. Talk about the left side of the motorcycle, or the low side of the motorcycle. Like I was talking about earlier, you only get one heel or one toe shift here. It still operates the same, guys. Up, down, foot underneath goes up, foot over top goes down. Super simple. Now, if you can get a shot of that, you have Screaming Eagle on your heads here. That's how you know you have a 131. Dude, it is kick A, it rocks, it's super sexy. And it's a unique touch to the motorcycle. And then the Streamline is right here. I think it was a beautiful touch rather than just having a flat black or the 114 badge on there. You already know on the other side it gives you 131, but having this touch right here makes all the difference. Now, as I work my way to standing up because my knees are broken, guys, look, we're gonna take a rip on this thing. We're gonna have a damn good time to show you how this bike works in action, how it pulls the low end, the top end of it. We can't really get into the top end because, you know, legality. But we're gonna rip into this bike and kind of have a damn good time. Now, as you've watched this video, things have come up that you wanna ask us about them. What the gear ratio is, compression ratio, how we did X, Y, and Z. Can you change the cam out? You can change the cam out. It just doesn't work very well for you. But Whatever the case might be, dude, ask those questions in the comments or just call up and ask for Jago. Hi, my name's Jago. Nice to meet you. I'm a Harley-Davidson addict. Let's go for a ride, dude.
All right, y'all, welcome to the Road Glide 2020 test drive. Please forgive the new footage. We're working on it, but we can work with what we got. So I'm going to show you how agile this bike is. Like, dude, look at this. This is so much fun. Left and right and left again. Oh, there goes the right. Oh, dodge the pothole. It's such a fun ride. It's ridiculous. It's just so simple to play with. You wouldn't realize you're on a 1,000-pound bike. Well, I wouldn't say 1,000 pounds, but you get my point. So you're going to watch a couple things throughout this video. The one-touch system on the motorcycle that was introduced in 2014. You're going to see the throttle response, the hydraulic clutch in action. And then I'm sorry you don't get to hear the noise because, geez, that bike just roars. But the full Stage 4 131 bolt-on kit, brought to you by Harley-Davidson, is a really, really monstrous engine to upgrade to. It just has so much dig throughout all levels of that engine. It's ridiculous. And you'll just see it's super light, even standing at a standstill, or sitting at a standstill, I should say. Easy to manipulate, easy to ride. I wish my fog would stop building up in my windshield. It's so annoying. All right, so here's the money shot. Like, this is the part of the bike where when we get on that ride, oh man, it's so much fun. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bah! Jeez, man, there's so much pull out of that bike. It's ridiculous. The torque is amazing. And as I'm coming around this curve, like, it's different than a street glide. It just opens up a different feel. That fixed fairing or that shark nose fairing, yeah, it might be ugly to most people, but it just gives you a different, just like captain's feel. It's just so much fun. And then you have, you know, the throttle response on the motorcycle is immediate, whether it's on a stock platform or a new platform, or a built platform, excuse me. It really doesn't matter. And then they reframed the Milwaukee 8 generation motorcycles. It's so much fun. So the lean angle, and you'll see that here in a second, is just going to be super deep. Now, I'm not going to scrape the floorboards. It's not my motorcycle. I'm not going to scrape the bags either, but the bags do have plates underneath them. Should you find the bottom of that bag, which for you aggressive riders isn't very difficult, you'll see some cool little sparks come out, and it protects your bag so you don't, you know, bust your $30,000 motorcycle. My favorite part. That one-touch system. 2014 build with the Rushmore kit allows you to really open up your motorcycle while you're riding your saddlebags. Get your sandwiches out. It doesn't really matter. Just get what you want out of your bags while you're riding. Would recommend doing it at like 70 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour, but, you know, rocking 30 miles an hour. If you got to get something out, go ahead. Or if you have your passenger, they can go ahead and reach it too. All in all, this bike is just a sexy mother trucker. Yeah, that's right. I censored myself for once. The factory 47 bars are great, and there goes that torque again, man. It's just a pull. It just digs and digs. All in all, man, the Road Glide platform, amazing. The 131 platform build is awesome. The factory 47 bars just give it a unique look that make it different. You know, it's something that you don't really see very often on this side of the world. So it's very difficult to kind of talk about it after I've rode the motorcycle, but all in all though, you've got to come in and ride this bike. So for you guys who are visiting, I know with everything going on right now, the coronavirus and being standstill, for when you want to get out and experience some freedom, come out and ride with us. And we're located right here next to the Kohl's, next to the Winn-Dixie, my favorite pot, Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's, you need to sponsor us, dude. I want free sandwiches. All right. Come in and ride our motorcycles. And we have so many more, though. It's not just the 131. This is just one of our favorite builds that we've just got up. We've got a turbo bike, and you'll see later on in the lowrider, we've got that too. But dang, man, like, this was such a great ride. Look at this. It's just so simple to turn around. Look where you want to go. Look where you want to go. Done. Man, this is such a great ride. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for coming in to watch the video and spending your time with us today. Let me find neutral for a second. Well, first try. All right, guys, look, thank you so much for coming out and watching our videos. Come on out, and with everything going on, I want you to come out and enjoy the Emerald Coast. Y'all take care.